Good morning, everyone. It's Lindsey Hellison back in the building with another SPS Monday Motivation. Hope you had a great weekend. I had a great weekend spending time with my daughter. She's just growing and, she's on it. She stays on me, and I got to stay on my game. But it's a beautiful thing. Shout out to Michigan State. Their homecoming was this weekend. I know the University of Michigan had their homecoming too. Had to be a really good time. But what I'm here to talk to you about is a word that has me triggered. That's right. You need to eliminate the word try from your vocabulary. I am triggered by this word when I'm out and about and I see some of the young people that I've worked with, even the adults, and I say, hey, what's going on? How you doing? And people tell you what's happening in their lives, and what people so often say is, I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. And I have to warn you, at this point in the game, you have to be careful with your words and your language, because you might create a self-fulfilling prophecy by saying trying. Do you know, if you want to get into the logistics, the true definition, the word try is defined as an attempt or effort to do something. An attempt. Keep that in mind, to do something. What is attempt defined as? An act of trying to achieve something, typically one that is unsuccessful or not certain to succeed. Let me stay on this. An act of trying to achieve something, typically one that is unsuccessful or not certain to succeed. Who do we have right here? My brother Aaron Mays in the building. Aaron, how you doing, man? I know it's been tough for Sparty, brother. I know it's been tough, man. It's been a minute, man. That's my brother Aaron Mays right there, man. We got too much time in between us. We got to get some time together. Catch me on one of these SPS Road to Ford Field nights when I get back down to the city, brother. We got to get up. Aaron, I'm talking about the word try and why we need to eliminate that word from our vocabulary. Because what we do with that word, we create a self-fulfilling prophecy. You want to really get psychologically correct with it? You really want to go there? Well, there are functions in the brain, folks. There's parts of the brain that respond to certain things. In the lobes of the brain, and in the frontal lobe that focus on executive functions, decisions, judgments, concentration, attention, emotional reception, and all those type of things. The frontal lobe, when it hears you say try, it says, okay, we're going to put some effort in, but we're not going to complete the task. So when I meet a young person who says, well, I'm trying to, get on the track team, I'm trying to start my business, what you're saying is, I'm going to put a little effort out there, but I'm not committed to going all the way and completing the goal. And I think it's very important we recognize that. Now, why is it that we come with this haphazard type of response? Because human nature, in many cases, plays to the lowest denominator of your circle. Human nature, in many cases, plays to the lowest denominator of your circle, meaning you don't want to say anything prolific that you want to do because you're worried about, quote unquote, offending the sensibilities of somebody in your circle who may not be achieving like you are. Got my brother Wu Payne in the building. Call him Mr. Basketball Wu Payne. Wu Payne is leading up the Henry Ford College basketball team, and they got two outstanding young men, two former Mr. Basketballs on that team, man. I got to get out and check you guys out, man. I know Wu's on that recruiting track. I can only imagine. Call Wu Payne the Deion Sanders of college basketball right now with the recruits, baby. Brother Aaron says, I think we use that word to absorb the blow if we fail or don't achieve, man. Thanks for helping me out, brother. Thanks for bringing something to me. I got my brother Ezra Bell in the building. Yes, sir. Ezra, we got 3 weeks, baby boy, in Western Michigan's homecoming. I hope I get to see you up there. But I want to go back to Aaron's comment. Thank you, brother. We use the word to absorb the blow if we fail or don't achieve. But I understand that, Ezra, and I understand that, Aaron. And I appreciate you saying that because you're talking about a real thing that many of us can relate to. But I'm also saying, at this stage in the game, if you were the type to check in on a Monday Motivation, if you're upset, let me see what my guy Lindsey got to say. He might have something inspiring, something to say. You're already of the mindset of trying to achieve. So we have to step out. We have to go forward with the idea of achievement and not failure. You have to realize that you are more likely to set yourself up for that failure by going haphazard and going, slow with it. And being very careful. You make an excellent point, but I'm just saying, if the brain is telling you, look, man, if you say try, okay, we're going to do that. We just are going to do what? Try. Instead of saying achieve. So what if we use the language saying, man, I'm going to achieve this. I'm going to take care of this. Now, again, if it doesn't happen, it don't happen. But I'd rather you put yourself in a position where all of your faculties are working in your benefit, where your brain is consciously and subconsciously working towards that goal. tell you a story about the Segway scooter. I use this analogy a lot of times when I'm talking. Got my brother Courtney Alexander out here. I know you're at work, but I know you'd much rather be playing golf, brother. How you doing? Hey, I'm so proud of you and everything you have going on with the family, man, doing your things. Thanks for checking in, Courtney. We got homecoming coming up. I met my brother Courtney at Western Michigan several years ago, one of the tightest brothers I met, coming out there representing outside of the shop. Ezra jumps in and says, indeed, mindset is important. Our words have power. Man, that's no joke. It's no joke. Words activate us, and we're at this next level, guys. Everybody on this timeline right now, all the brothers I just called out, man, dynamic brothers, making things happen, man. We're not kids anymore. Well, we can play with that. Now, if your circle is such, well, me saying to you something that may offend your senses, you need to get a new circle. See, I could talk to Wu Payne about achieving great things because Wu was about that. I could talk to Ezra about achieving great things because he's about that. I can talk to Aaron about achieving great things. He's about that mindset. Same with Courtney as well. So we have to be very careful with our language. Now, if you're in a situation where instead of you saying try, you say something like, man, I'm getting ready to do this, I'm getting ready to do that, that offends who around. You need to get a new circle, man. Let me tell you about brothers, man, like these young men that's already on my timeline, or somebody I had a chance to spend some time with last night. Got with my brothers, Reggie Vaughn, CD Vaughn. These are my brothers right here, man. They're also my alpha brothers, man. And I'm down with these guys. And I'll give you a quick example. If we were all together and I said, man, I need to go to the moon, you know what them brothers going to say? They ain't going to say you talking crazy. They're going to say, what time we leaving? If that's what you're talking about. Meaning you got to associate yourself with people who are like-minded. And too many times we are worried, like I said, about playing to the common denominator of our circle, man. Too late for that. Everybody I'm talking to on this timeline, 40 plus. 40. Meaning technically we didn't hit the halfway mark. If the average age lifespan in America is about 80, and all my cats right here is 40, we are already past that point, so you don't got no time to be playing to the common denominator or the lowest denominator of your circle. You need to be leveling up. And if that language offends you, guess what? Allow that person to play themselves out of your circle. Because if you get this, oh, for real? If you get that, very good. Use that as an evaluation tool to be able to say, well, I'm not rocking with this person like that no more. Because I'll tell you what, man. I'd rather my circle be small and tight than big and loose. I'd rather my circle be small and locked in than big and just all over. I don't need it. We don't need it. You know? So with that being said, guys, eliminate this word from your vocabulary. Start telling these young people that you're talking to who are saying these things just to fit in with their crowd. Let them know. My brother Courtney says facts. Let them know. You know, you're trying to make a move, you're trying to do something big, man. You let them know that this is where we're trying to go with. Excuse me. I think it's very important because your words are power, just like Ezra said, and we need to put ourselves in a position to be able to achieve. We'll talk about some things I have going on this week. It will be a very busy week for SPS, and I'm glad, but it plays into the mindset that if I went about saying I'm trying to do this or trying to do that, I wouldn't achieve these things. Just to start off, we got the road to Ford Field continue. We got Belleville versus John Glenn. I'll be down at Belleville Friday. It's their homecoming. They have an outstanding man and Bryce Underwood, number one recruit in the nation, number one quarterback in the nation. He's been offered by everybody from Alabama to Colorado to Alabama, however way you want to put it. They're going to be playing John Glenn. The SPS is going to be in the building. Then Saturday, I won't be covering Iowa versus Michigan State, but I'll be over at BCAM, Basketball Coach Association of Michigan, and I'll be one of the breakout session presenters, but it's going to be some great speakers there. Coach Tom Izzo, Hall of Fame coach Tom Izzo will be there, bookend by Robin Freilich, the new Michigan State women's basketball coach. A lot of other individuals will be there. And then on Sunday, man, I'm going to get with my guy, Mr. Championship Sunday, Mr. Demand Greatness, that is DeAndre Carter, my alpha brother as well. Founder of Demand Greatness. He's a motivational speaker, author, and coach. Travels all over the country, bring a good word, and we're going to sit down and chop it up at the Detroit Pizza Bar for Championship Sunday. So let me just say this. If I was worried about posting all these things and worried about people saying, oh, man, you just trying to brag, or you trying, here's the other part about it. This is all work. These are all places I got to go. Got to go to Detroit, and I'm here in East Lansing. I got to go to Belleville, and I got to go to Oakland. I got to go to Rochester. So it ain't bragging when you got to do the work. I'm not just sitting here twiddling my thumbs. So my point being is that if I had this try mindset, I'm setting myself up not to even achieve these things I have listed here. So I think it's very important. My brother Courtney comes on and say, get comfortable being uncomfortable. You got to. But you know what? Let them be uncomfortable. Let them be uncomfortable with you talking about your goals. But what'll happen is it'll weed them out. It'll put you in a different circle of people to rock with. It'll put you with people who trying to rock with, like the guys I got on my timeline. I know any of these gentlemen on my timeline. I hit them up, hey man, I'm trying to get this done. All right, Lynn, what you need? How you trying to do it? And I honor you guys for that. I appreciate that. Instead of getting with cats who like, because you know why they gonna respond so well? Because these guys are achieving things too. Don't do that to yourself. Do not play to the lowest common denominator of your circle. You got to do the work, Ezra says. You got to do the work. You know what I'm saying? Like don't sleep. And if I'm so worried about what people think, I'm losing out on what the real goal is. I'm trying to achieve something. And my hope is that my focus be locked in on achievement and being successful and having some self-efficacy, meaning I'm doing well at my job and what I'm working on to have an impact, compared to worry about you being concerned or not feeling what I'm talking about. Guess what? Then it's not for you. This conversation not for you then. Or we've outgrown our relationship to the point where we're not relating on the same tip no more. We've grown apart. Guess what? It's okay. It's okay, because I don't want you to be in a situation where you don't want to hear what I'm talking about if you ain't feeling it. Compared to saying, oh man, I like what you got going on. I like that. Let me tell you about something I did, man. Or something we probably can do together. Or I know somebody you need to connect with. Time is out, man. Time is out for playing to the lowest common denominator. Eliminate the word try from your vocabulary. You get out there and get it. Because guess what? Ain't nothing to promise past this moment. Ain't nothing promised past this moment. If you sitting there worried about how somebody gonna feel about you achieving, to Aaron's point, worrying about the blow if you fail, man, we ain't worried about failure. We worried about success. Don't even bring that. Last thing analogy, I know Courtney will love this. Might go help him the next time you get out there and play. It's been said, man, if you got my brother Coach Jimmy Macon in the building, representing Central Trailblazers in Jackson State. Hey, brother, how you doing, man? Good luck this week. I appreciate you. Good morning, Hoss, as well. So my golf advice, if you are on a par 3 or you got a water hazard, do not say out loud or in your brain, don't go in the water, don't go in the water. Because the brain is a simple machine. All it hears is water. And what you've done is you've just subconsciously programmed your brain to go into what? The water. Don't mention it. Don't say it out loud. Don't even acknowledge it. Say, put it on the green. Put it on the dance floor. And put it on the green and go from there. Manage your brain the right way to get the best results. And if your circle can't handle the success you're talking about, you get you a new circle. And guess what? You might not have a circle. It might just be you. And that's all you need. I want to wish you guys the best. Have a great day. Have a great week. Have a great month. Have a great year. Guess what, man? We wrapping up September. We about to get into October. My brother say, preach, huh? Don't speak on the water, Courtney, when you get out there, baby. Don't speak on it. Let me know how that go. It's October, baby. October's right on us this week. October 1st is Championship Sunday. October, then what? November, December. It's a wrap. 2023 is out. 2024 is here, man. So you messing around playing to the least common denominator in your circle, man, you might well see if you can get in a time machine and go back in time, baby. Because we going forward. We 2023, 2024, we like the Jetsons, baby. We getting it, man. My brother Ezra say, we dancing. We then let's swing these sticks. I like that, man. Hey, I might try to get one in that Sunday. I dress warm on October the 14th. That'd be the 15th. We get in. I'll be down for that. Let's talk about it. Hey, man, I love y'all, brothers. Thanks for the support. Go out there, man. Eliminate try from your vocabulary. Tell your people to take the word away and just go forward and be successful. None but love. See you guys next time. Peace.